F1 the movie directed by Joseph Kosinski. Let's talk about it. F1 has a story that goes like this. 30 years ago, our hero was a top Formula 1 driver, but a bad accident left him with injuries and now he is racing in a similar local circuit. Since he now won the Daytona, his friend runs a Formula 1 team that's struggling, not even cracking the top 10. This friend requests our hero to join the team and help them win. The hero says, alright, let's do this. So what happens next? What challenges do they overcome? Do they win the trophy? That's the crux of the story. The vibe of this F1 is very similar to a Kosinski earlier film, Top Gun Maverick, from the same director. In that movie, they call back in an older guy to teach the newbies, and there's a tension with a younger hotshot. Same formula here. It's like Kosinski's got a signature style, or maybe that's the only thing he knows, we don't know. High stakes action with a veteran hero. In Top Gun, it's just racing through the sky. Here it's cars speeding on the track. The whole time we were thinking like, yep, this feels familiar. And another big problem I noticed in this F1 movie is this movie assumes you already know Formula 1 rules. The hero pulls off some miracle moves and they show things like red flags, but if you're new to the sport, you're left scratching your head. Like, what's the rule? What's going on? They could have explained the basics better. If they had done that here, it would have made the races even more thrilling for first-timers. Do we need to memorize all of Formula 1's rulebook to enjoy the movie? While watching this trailer, the F1 trailer probably reminded you of Ford versus Ferrari, just like me, an epic racing film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a must-watch. F1 borrows a lot from it, and that's okay. Sports drama often shares similar beats. But while Ford vs Ferrari hooked us emotionally with its tight screenplay, sharp dialogues, and iconic scenes. For example, like why Ford even entered the racing division, the owner crying over his dad, missing that he never saw this beautiful little machine. All were beautiful. F1 doesn't quite hit that level. It's only maybe half as impactful. Those emotional moments from Ford versus Ferrari had us glued. Here, they fall a bit flat. Also, another problem, F1 tries to set up a villain, but it doesn't work. By the end of the movie, you even forget that villain even existed. That said, the movie's production is top-notch. The sound design is impeccable, very nice. And the visuals will make you feel you're like right there. Whether they are racing, designing cars, or just talking strategy in the garage, it's kind of a film that shines in a theater, especially in IMAX. You'll feel every rev of the engine in IMAX. Overall, this F1 movie could have been much better movie, gripping scenes, a stronger emotional pull for why the hero needs to win, and more compelling villain. If they could have nailed on these items, this F1 could have been on par with Ford vs Ferrari. But still, it's a solid one-time watch.